Hello guys, welcome to Amazon TV. I hope you are okay. So guys, please help me understand our president. Is he suddenly saying South Africa belongs to only South Africans of all races? Or I'm misunderstanding him, because I don't understand the way he is quoting the constitution today to say South Africa belongs to black and whites. Exactly what we have been saying. So today I'm surprised. Please help me understand what he is saying. Maybe I'm misunderstanding him. Let's listen.
I'm here to show solidarity with the farm murders and our people in general that's being murdered in this country. There's more than 60,000 people that's been murdered since 1994 when the world started. You know that the world started in 1994. Nothing happened before 1994. But we are here to show solidarity with those people. We are the Boers. We are a very proud nation. We are the white tribe of Africa. And we are here to show the people today. We're going to make our stand in this country. There's certain parts of this country that is our parts. I've been into a war. Once you've been into a war, you don't want a war anymore. But if they want war, they will get it.
Constitution has used the Freedom Charter as its foundation, as it should have. It called for a fundamental restructuring of all aspects of South African society. Among the most profound assertions to come out of the Congress of the People was that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, black and white. That statement was far more than an assertion of the right of residents in this country. It was more of an assertion of a common citizenship. It was a declaration that all South Africans, regardless of race, have a right to an equal share of the country's existence. They must share in the ownership of and access to the means of production. They must live a fair life, an equal life, and must have a fair share of the national income and public resources. The Freedom Charter called for the dispossessed and the disenfranchised to have equal ownership of their country. At the same time, it also made clear that white South Africans, the descendants of those who had come as colonizers and settlers, also had an equal right to call this country their home. This principle has guided the African National Congress over many decades and is foundational to the democratic society we are building. The Freedom Charter declares that the people shall govern. And as South Africans, we must be proud that for the last 3 decades, we have consistently held free and fair elections, and that these elections continue to reflect the will of the people. And this is not our declaration only. It is what even those from outside our country observe. When they come to observe our elections, they say our elections have reflected the will of the people. That was a clear aspiration that was set out in the Freedom Charter. Democracy is deeply entrenched in our society and amongst our people. We understand that democracy also is much more than just holding regular elections. We should actively encourage citizens to be involved in community building, in civic duties, in civil society, and in local campaigns.
As I said earlier, I just want you to help me to understand what the president was saying here, because I think he agreed with everything that we've been saying about this constitution, that they are misinterpreting it when they say South Africa belongs to everyone, including foreigners. So as I said, I don't know if I misunderstood him on this one, but I think he correctly quoted the Constitution today for the first time, I would say. And he agreed with all the things we've been saying for the first time. Even the reason why I decided to match these two videos, the first one, the Boer guy who was claiming there that part of South Africa belongs to them. Our president confirmed it on his own video, the second one, where he's speaking about the Constitution. If you did not get that, or you can just rewind and listen to him again, to both of them, because the first guy, the white South African, is saying South Africa, the part of South Africa belongs to them. They are the custodians of South Africa as well, just like all of us as South Africans. So the president confirmed that with those the descendants of those who came as colonizers years back, they have a right, they have a part of South Africa according to our constitution. And this constitution was speaking about us as the citizens of this country, black and white. The reason why he is mentioning only because the problem or this conflict was between black and white South African, not coloreds and Indians. So he's just said it the way it was supposed to be said long time ago, to say South Africa belongs to all races of South Africa, not all the people that are coming from outside. So black and whites are mentioned because the problem was between the both of them. So for me, it's very clear now. And when it comes to this part of white people, of course, we are always saying this. These people are from here. We cannot, like, if I go to someone in my age and start blaming him or her for the things that were done 400 years ago, what am I expecting that person to say to me? Because that person was not even born when, or whatever that was happening during that time. I was not even born. So when we have our problems, just like any other family, any other families out there, that if we quarrel, we have some problems amongst ourselves as South African, whether black, white, Indian, colored, we don't have to take it too far as if it's because you are white, it's because you are black, you are this. No, we have to sort any other family out there is having problems from the same mother and same father, siblings. They are having their own issues. Why is our own different in this country? Why can't we just come together, focus, and fight for this country that is being collapsed by these politicians? They are selling our country in front of our eyes. They are taking our country to look at. That is the reason why I met with these videos. Look at our cities, how they look right now. So if we say our country was the best before 1994, people, they would think we embrace apartheid, we are sellouts, we are all this. But no, if we can just put politics aside and focus as the citizens of this country and forget about all this color, you are green, yellow, purple, and focus to on fixing our country. So as I was listening to one, I think you know Upagelo Mthakathi, guys, March and March. I was listening to him praising Labour Desk, saying, I am from the IFP, I'm a member of the IFP, but what the MK Labour Desk is doing, we have to applaud these guys. They are doing a great job. South Africans are working now, all this. So that is the people that we have to listen to, not those ones who are trying to divide the country. So if he's speaking like this, I was so happy, because even myself, I'm always saying these things, that it's not about voting for EMK. We have to support those who are trying to fix the country, whether that person is an Indian, is a white, is black. Support that person and forget if that person is an ANC member or what. Let's just support to fix our country. everything will be okay if we are doing that, because we will allow these politicians to move us around, turning our spin, you know, all these things that are happening because of, hey, I belong to this political party. And then after our country is gone, they will fly to their homes outside the country because they have money, they have homes all over the place. We are here forever. We don't have any other country to run to. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to state your own views on the comment section. Like, share the video and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.